Hey friends, this is the Bible lesson for April 1st and 2nd. It is lessons 23.1 and 23.2. In your workbook, it's pages 89 and 90. Make sure you're doing these pages because even though I'm not having your parents turn them in right now, when you come back to school, I'm going to check them all and give you credit for them. So make sure you're keeping up with these. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read you from the book of Luke, chapter 9, verses 18 to 23. It would probably be a good idea if you got your Bible and followed along, or listen while I read. One day Jesus left the crowds to pray alone. Only his disciples were with him, and he asked them, "Who do people say I am?" "Well," they replied, "some say John the Baptist, some say Elijah, and others say you are one of the other ancient prophets risen from the dead." Then he asked them, "But who do you say I am?" Peter replied, "You are the Messiah, sent from God." Jesus warned his disciples not to tell anyone who he was. "The Son of Man must suffer many terrible things," he said. "He will be rejected by the elders, the leading priests, and the teachers of religious law. He will be killed, but on the third day he will be raised from the dead." Then he said to the crowd, "If any of you wants to be my follower, you must turn from your selfish ways, take up your cross daily, and follow me." Okay, so what you're going to do now is you're going to look at page 23.1. What you are going to do is, based on what I just read, and you can reread it yourself if you need to, you're going to answer the true, false questions. And then there's a couple of short answer questions that you're going to ask. You're going to answer. So one thing you should know before you complete the page is what it means when it says, take up your cross daily and follow me. So what that means is it's not always going to be easy being a Christian. Sometimes someone will be mean to us and we want to be mean back. But Jesus calls us to love that person and be kind to them. That's what it means, taking up our cross daily. It means following Jesus even when it's hard to do. And believe me, it's even hard for grown-ups sometimes to do that. All right, so those verses were leading up to what we're going to look at now, which is the Transfiguration. We're going to look at the version from the book of Matthew. So we're going to go to Matthew chapter 17, and we're going to be reading verses 1 to 9. Okay.